replacing the steps or the Nerf bars, whatever you want to call them, on the Jeep. There's the old set. I'm putting on this black set from Westin. This is the 3-inch E series. And the reason I'm changing them out is because I want to get a color matching, so black on black, the black Jeep right here. I've had the exact same series, that set over here on the truck for 8 years now. They've held up pretty well. This has been out in the sun full time. And so whether I was getting something new for the truck or for the Jeep, I'd be going with Westin. And here's the first look with the black ones installed. I got the driver's side done, and I'm gonna demonstrate doing it right here on the passenger side. It did take me a while to get these off, and then also to get the driver's side installed. The main reason is because I damaged the threads on the existing mounts. This is probably the most important lesson learned on mounting these up. You're gonna have two different sizes of mounting bolts. One is an M8 and the other is an M10. If you have a mount existing already, like I do on this Jeep, you're gonna be using the smaller M8 bolt. If you don't, meaning there's no hardware in here, it's just blank, you'll take this piece, you'll slide it up into place, right through this hole, until it's lined up right in here. And you'll use the bigger M10 bolt to fit up in there. You can see it back here too. I've already got a mounting piece up in there, so these smaller M8 bolts will fit. My mistake was that up here on the front and on both sides, I thought that this piece in here was removable. So I started hitting it with a hammer, trying to get it out. It damaged the threads, and I ended up having to drill and tap it. Just know that there's two different bolts, and it depends on whether or not you have mounting hardware already in the Jeep or not. Other hardware you're gonna have are these pieces right here. And you have this bag right here that's pretty clearly matched. These are just for attaching the sidebars. For tools that you'll need, it comes with the Allen key that you're gonna need, but it's a 4mm. You'll need a 10mm wrench or socket, and then either a ratchet or a wrench for 13mm if you're using the smaller M8 bolts, or 16mm if you're using the larger M10s. Regardless, you're gonna need the 13mm to attach these bolts right here for the sidebars to the brackets. Now these brackets are marked with PF, PR for passenger forward and passenger rear, and then you have DF and DR for driver side. With the front one in, I'm gonna go ahead and do the back one. It's super loose. Make sure it's got plenty of room to move around. Back one goes in the exact same way. All right, now with both of these in place, go ahead and grab that bar. Get it laying in there. It's gonna be easiest to basically lay up under here, and you can see where these holes and these holes line up with the bracket. Get both of those started and tightened down, and then I'm gonna go and tighten down the hardware here and up here that mounts it to the frame. And with everything tightened up, here it is, fully installed. One thing I did notice while I was installing these is that this bracket right here fits on the inside of this lip, but I think it can be extended and fit on the outside like this. That would pull the step away just a little bit, give it a little bit more gap right here. But for me, this is great where it's at. Great placement, convenient place to step. So here's the final look of it. Took me about 25 to 30 minutes per side once I got it down. One thing I've seen before with these at a lot of shops, any type of accessory shop or a truck accessory, Jeep accessory, 4-wheel drive, a lot of times if you buy these step bars from them, if they're carried, they'll do an install for you for an extra 50 bucks or so. And if these last for as long as they have on my truck, I'll be really happy. So check them out on Westin's website, and I'll put a couple other links for some other shops and websites that you can find it on.